Hi Team Doubtnut, my name is Tawqir Alam. I have done engineering in the stream of electrical and electronics engineering from National Institute of Technology. I have 3-year teaching experience and I am going to record a video on the topic of linear equation in two variables. So this is very important chapter in the view of 9th and 10th. Because this chapter cover very large portion of metric. So that's why this is important, and I'm going to record 10 to 15 minute video. That's why this will be very basic video. So in linear equation in two variables, this is the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a and b is not equal to 0. This is the form of linear equation in two variables. Here x and y is two variables. So a and b should not be equal to 0. If a and b will be 0, then our equation will not be in two variables. That's why this condition is required. So let's see the example of linear equation in two variables. Example: x minus 2y is equal to 4. 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. This is the example of linear equation in two variables. Why two equation? Because there are two variables. That's why we require two equations to solve the x and y. So always in linear equation in two variable, you will see two equation. Cause we need two equation to solve x and y. So there are two equation. So there are two famous method to solve linear equation in two variable. First is substitution method and elimination method. There are also a method in spite of these two methods, but these two method is very important. So I am going to explain these two method. First is substitution method. And second one is elimination method. So I am going to solve this equation from substitution method. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So using substitution method, I am going to find out the value of x and y. So in substitution method, what we do, either we calculated the value of x and y from any of equation and put that value in other equation. Let's see. Like from equation 1, we are going to find out the value of x. So our x value will be 4 plus 2y from equation 1. Now we are going to putting this value in equation 2. So after putting this value in equation 2, after putting this value in equation 2, we will get 2 into x. In place of x, we will put 4 plus 2y minus 3y is equal to 7. So we are going to solve this equation. 2 into 4 is 8 plus 2 into 2 is 4y minus 3y is equal to 7. 4y minus 3y is nothing but y is equal to 7 minus 8. So we have calculated y is equal to minus 1. So we have calculated y value. Now we are going to find out the x value with the help of y. So here we have find out x in terms of y. So we are going to put this value in this equation. So x will be 4 plus 2 into minus 1, 4 plus minus 2 is equal to 2. So we have calculated x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So this is the final result of this equation. So we have calculated from substitution method. Now we are going to solve this equation from elimination method. Now we are going to elaborate this method, elimination method. So in elimination method, what we do, let's see. In elimination method, our equation is x minus 2y is equal to 4. This is our first equation. And 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. This is our second equation. So in elimination method, what we do, we try to equivalent the any of this one or this one. Like we try to equate the value of y, coefficient of y or coefficient of x. So in our question we are going to equate the coefficient of y. So equate the coefficient of y, we multiply the coefficient of y. Here in equation 1 we will multiply the coefficient of y of equation 2. So here coefficient of y is 3. So we will multiply by whole equation by 3. And in equation 2 we will multiply by 2 to equate the coefficient of y. So in this method what we do, in equation 1 we multiply by the coefficient of y if we are going to equate the coefficient of y. So in this equation we multiply by 3 and in this equation 2 is the coefficient of y, that's why we multiply by 2. So now 3 into x, 3x minus 3 into 2y is equal to 6y, 3 into 4 is 12, and this one is 2 into 2, 4x minus 2 into 6, y is equal to 2 into 7, 14. So let's see, here coefficient of y is equal. So now our work is easy. So what we will do, we will cancel the equal term. So here we will subtract from equation 1 to 2. So this will be cancelled. So 3x minus 4x will be x, and 12 minus 15 will be minus 2. So this will be x is equal to 2. So here x is coming 2. So here x is 2. So now we are going to put this x value in any of equation so that we can calculate our y value. So we are going to put this value in equation 1. So our equation 1 is x minus 2y. So in place of x we are going to put 2. Minus 2y is equal to 4. So we are going to 2 minus 4 is equal to 2y. So 2 minus 4 is equal to minus 2 is equal to 2y. So y is equal to minus 2 upon 2. So this is minus 1. So finally we have calculated our x is 2 and y is minus 1. So this is the final result of this equation by elimination method. So we have here the substitution method and elimination method. Now we are going to solve one question on the base of age. So now we are going to solve one question based on age. So question is, the ratio of present ages of A and B is 6:5. 4 years ago, this ratio was 5:4. What will be the ratio of the ages of A and B after 12 years from now? So we are going to solve this question. So our question is saying the ratio of present ages of A and B is 6:5. Now we are dealing linear equation in two variables. So now we are going to deal this question by taking two variables. So now let the percentage of A and B be x and y. Here we have taken x and y two variables. So our question is saying present age of A and B is 6:5. So from question x upon y will be 6 upon 5. So here from here we can find x value. So x will be 6 upon 5 into y. So this is our first equation. Now here question are saying 4 years ago. 4 years ago, what will be the age of A before 4 years? So before 4 years, age of A, age will be x minus 4, 4 years ago, and B's age will be y minus 4, 4 years ago. Both are 4 years less than present age. So our question is saying 4 years ago ratio was 5:4. So from question x minus 4 upon y minus 4 will be 5 upon 4. So now we are going to solving this equation. So this equation will be 4x minus 16, 5y minus 20. Now we are taking this term into this side. 4x minus 5y and minus 20. This term is coming this side. So this will be positive 16. So 4x minus 5y will be this equation will be 4x minus 5y will be minus 20 plus 16 is nothing but minus 4. So this is our equation 2. So now we are going to put this x value into equation 2. So calculate x and y. We are going to put this value in equation 2. So putting x value of equation 1 into equation 2. So what will be 4 into 6 upon 5 y minus 5y is equal to minus 4. So this will be 4 into 6, 24 upon 5y minus 5y is equal to minus 4. So what will be 24 minus 5 into 5, 25 y 25y is equal to 4 into minus 5, 20. So this is minus y is equal to minus 20. So y is 20. Here y value calculated. Now we are going to put this value in this equation, equation 1, and find x value. So here we are going to find out the x value. So x is 6 upon 5 y and y is our 20. So 5 so 6 into 4, 24. So we have calculated x and y. X is 24 and y is 20. So now we are going to find out the ratio after the 12 year. So now we are going to erase this one. So after 12 years, what is the age of his? Age will be x plus 12 and b age will be y plus 12, and finally we have calculated x value. So 24 plus 12 is 16 and y value is also calculated. Y is 20, so this will be 32. So the ratio of A and B after 12 years will be A ratio B will be 36 ratio 32. So this will be cancelled from 4. 4 9 ja 36 and 4 8 ja 32. So our ratio of A and B after 12 years will be 9 ratio 8. This is our final answer.